Hello everyone and welcome to Mathematics School. In this video, let us solve a question related to the common divisor of numbers. I feel that this question can easily find a place as a part of some question in JEE Advanced. So let us start solving this interesting question. So first of all, I'm reading the question which says that let S be the set of numbers of the form. Let S be the set of numbers of the form n power 5 minus 5n cube plus 4n, where n is an integer that is not a multiple of 3. So just keep in mind that n ko you cannot take as a multiple of 3. I will not be taking it as a multiple of 3. What is the largest integer that is a divisor of every number in S? Okay, we need to find out the largest integer that is a divisor of every number in S. यानी एक चीज तो clear है, because n is an integer, this answer can be negative and positive. But since we need to find out the largest integer of all, I will be concentrating only on the positive side, right? हमारे पास जो सबसे बड़ा integer आएगा वो definitely positive ही होगा, और positive है तो वो negative numbers को भी divide तो कर ही देगा, right? So what we need to find out is what is the largest integer that is a divisor of every number in S. So first of all, let me see what kind of numbers do we have in S. ये जो set S दिया है ना, इसमें किस type के numbers आ रहे हैं? इसमें numbers आ रहे हैं n power 5 minus 5n cube plus 4n type के, where n is an integer. So when I'm just factorizing it, so if I take n common, I will be left out with n power 4 minus 5n squared plus 4, right? I think I can further factorize it, and then I can write it as n square minus 4 into n square minus 1. Further, we can factorize it. So we can write it as n minus 2. Now look at the factors. I'm just arranging them in increasing order, okay? So it will be n plus 1, and after that n plus 2. So these are the 5 factors of the number of this type. And n is any integer. So basically these are 5 integers ka product. So what are the kind of numbers that we have in the set S? तो set S में हमारे पास जो numbers हैं वो basically product of 5 consecutive integers हैं, right? In 5 consecutive integers हैं, तो आपको ये identify करना है कि among all the integers or among all the numbers that we will be having in the set S, what is going to be the greatest common integer which will be dividing all the numbers of the set S. सबसे बड़ा ऐसा integer कौन सा होगा जो सभी numbers को divide कर रहा होगा? Now, some of the students start solving it like this, कि by putting n is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, then they generalize the answer. Okay, fine, you can go like that, but that will require कि आपके पास कम से कम 6-7 elements हो, and then you will be generalizing it. What is the actual approach of handling this question? What is that approach? What is the beauty behind the question of framing this question? Now we will see. ठीक है, आप n की वैल्यूज को पुट करके आंसर आइडेंटिफाई या फिर कहिए हिट एंड ट्रायल से निकाल तो सकते हो, बट व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बी द एक्चुअल अप्रोच, बिकॉज एक्चुअल अप्रोच होगी वो भी क्वेश्चन को बहुत लेंदी नहीं बना रही है. इनफैक्ट दैट एक्चुअल अप्रोच इज डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू हेल्प यू इन गेटिंग द आइडियाज फॉर सम अदर क्वेश्चन एज वेल. क्यों? क्योंकि वो कॉन्सेप्चुअली जाएगी. ठीक है, वी आर नॉट जस्ट पुटिंग द वैल्यू एंड गेटिंग द आंसर. इनफैक्ट वी विल बी सॉल्विंग इट थ्रू सम प्रॉपर अप्रोच. नाउ व्हाट इज दैट अप्रोच? लेट अस सी. क्या करना है सबसे पहले, देखो, इवन इफ यू वांट टू गो फॉर सम वैल्यूज ऑफ n, पुट द वैल्यू गेट द आंसर वाला अप्रोच इफ यू वांट टू यूज, देन डेफिनेटली यू विल बी टेकिंग द वैल्यूज ऑफ n सच दैट इट इज नॉट बिकमिंग 0. क्योंकि 0 है तब तो ये हर किसी नंबर से डिवाइड होगा. तो यू विल स्टार्ट पुटिंग द वैल्यूज ऑफ n लाइक 4, 5, क्योंकि 2 तक नहीं लिखेंगे. n को मैं 3 मल्टीपल ऑफ 3 नहीं ले सकती हूँ, तो इट विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम पॉजिटिव साइड 4, 5, 6. यू कैन पुट दोज वैल्यूज एंड देन यू कैन ट्राई गेटिंग द आंसर फॉर द क्वेश्चन. But as I told you, I will be solving it by the actual approach. एक common solid approach क्या होगी, क्या उसका reason होगा कि how we are getting the answer, that now I'm going to discuss here. ठीक है, the first thing that we have noticed here is S contains the number which are actually the product of 5 consecutive integers. अब क्योंकि 5 consecutive integers हैं, तो we know that every product of 5 consecutive integer is definitely going to contain at least 1 5. At least 1 5 means in that product definitely you are going to find 5 raised to the power 1. At least the index of 5 will definitely be 1 in such a kind of number. क्यों? क्योंकि 5 consecutive है, तो suppose मैंने 1 से ही start किया. 1 तो मैं नहीं ले सकती because n को मैं 3 नहीं लूंगी, तो हम लोग n को लेते हैं. Suppose 4 से ही मैंने start किया, तो you will have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. अब 4 भी नहीं लेंगे because n cannot be, n को 4 लेते हैं, तो n को 4 लेने का मतलब ये हो जाएगा 2. This will become 3, 4, 5, and this is 6. You take any 5 consecutive integer na. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mein, yes, there is a 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mein, yes, there is 1, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mein, yes, there is 1, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yes, 10 में एक 5 का इंटीजर या फिर ये 5 का फैक्टर आ जाता है, तो डेफिनेटली आई एम गोइंग टू हैव 5 raised to the power 1 every time present in such a product. ये जो प्रोडक्ट हम लोग कंसिडर करने जा रहे हैं 5 consecutive integers का, this will always be containing a factor of the type 5 raised to the power 1, whatever n you take. ठीक है, अगर प्रोडक्ट 0 आ रहा है तब तो ऑब्वियसली हम लोग कुछ भी नहीं बोलेंगे. नॉन जीरो प्रोडक्ट के लिए डेफिनेटली वी आर सॉल्विंग इट. जीरो के लिए ऑटोमेटिकली आंसर वो तो कवर्ड ही है, तो हम जीरो को नहीं कंसिडर कर रहे. इफ यू कंसिडर द प्रोडक्ट एज अ नॉन जीरो नंबर, then definitely you will be getting in the product a factor 5 raised to the power 1 every time, right? Now let us come to the next number. अभी next number का क्या मतलब हुआ कि क्योंकि 5 consecutive integers का product है, तो definitely in 5 consecutive integers में you will be getting a multiple of 4 as well. A multiple of 4, how many times will it be repeated? It depends. It depends. Why it depends? Because it might be possible that this is a multiple of 4. If it is a multiple of 4, then after plus 4 करने के बाद, you will get this also as a multiple of 4. Right? क्योंकि every 4 के interval में आपको 4 का multiple मिलता जाएगा. So if you are assuming that this is a multiple of 4, you will get this also as a multiple of 4. अभी 4 का square यानी basically 2 raised to the power 4 you will be getting. But it might also be possible that this is not a multiple of 4. Instead, we have this number as a multiple of 4. If this is a multiple of 4, then we will not have another number a multiple of 4 in the product of 5 consecutive integers. Like suppose I have taken it as 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here you have only 1 4, right? You will be having only 1 4. Another multiple of 4 is not possible. So I can say that whatever the product you are considering, whatever n ka value you are taking, every time the product of these 5 consecutive integer will contain at least 1 4. Yani 4 raised to the power 1 will definitely be present in the question. अब 4 power 1 because 2 के साथ associated है ना, इसीलिए I will be considering all other factors of 2 along with this 4 only. क्यों? क्योंकि नहीं तो repetition हो सकता है कि हम पहले 4 के लिए consider कर रहे हैं, then we are thinking about the 2 as well. ठीक है, तो हमने 4 के factors देख लिए. 4 के factors देख लिए, तो अब जरा चेक करते हैं कि क्या along with 4, along with this multiple of 4, are we getting any other multiple of 2 as well? और अगर आ रहे हैं तो कितनी बार आ रहे हैं, right? तो वो भी हम जरा चेक करते हैं. चेक करने के लिए हमने नोटिस किया कि 4 will be there at least once. 4 will be there at least once. That means out of these 5, at least 1 will be a multiple of 4. Suppose it is a multiple of 4. Now, if it is a multiple of 4, then this is also going to be an even number, right? ये 4 है तो ये 6 हो जाएगा. यानी if it is a multiple of 4, definitely it is going to be a multiple of 2 and multiplied by odd number. That means अगर ये 4k लिखा तो this is going to be 2 multiplied by 2n plus 1 type of number, right? So 2 into odd. So if this is 4, then we are definitely going to have another factor in these 5 which will be containing exactly 1 2. Exactly 1 2 means that particular number will be of the type 2 into an odd number. Yani along with this 4, I will also be getting one additional 2 over here, right? कोई भी आप number ले लो, maximum की बात नहीं करनी, यहाँ पे हमें ये सोचना है कि minimum कितना हो सकता है. Every time I am definitely going to get a multiple of 4 in the product of these 5 consecutive integers. Along with that, definitely I am going to get a number which will be an even number but not a multiple of 4. तो अगर वो even number है, not a multiple of 4 है, तो definitely वो 2 into odd number type का ही number होगा. यानी in 5 integers में one number is of the type 4k, the other number is of the type 2 into odd. यानी basically how many 2s definitely we are going to get every time. So I can say 2 cube, तो every time it will be present. हर time आपको इसमें 2 cube तो present ही नजर आएगा. It can be more than 2 cube also. It can be like 2 power 4. अभी कहीं एक number 32 हो गया तो 2 power 5 तो वही ले लेगा. So we are not talking about that maximum. We are saying that every time, whatever the minimum answer you are taking, that is also going to contain 2 cube. ठीक है, 2 की पावर at least 3 तो हर हालत में मिलेगी ही. ठीक है, 5 consecutive factors थे, हमने 5 का केस कंसिडर कर लिया, हमने 4 का केस कंसिडर कर लिया. Now we are going to 3 because 5 consecutive integers हैं, तो definitely 3 के multiples भी मिलना शुरू होंगे. And we have to keep in mind that n is not a multiple of 3. So it might be possible that this is a multiple of 3. If it is a multiple of 3, then definitely n plus 1 will also be a multiple of 3. Right? 5 consecutive integers अगर आप लिख रहे हो तो 3 के गैप में आपको दूसरा 3 का मल्टीपल मिल जाता है. तो if I say that n minus 2 is a multiple of 3, 100% n plus 1 is a multiple of 3. Similarly, suppose n minus 1 is a multiple of 3. अगर n minus 1 multiple of 3 है तो n plus 2 will also be a multiple of 3. Right? अब n multiple of 3 नहीं हो सकता. यानी what we have noticed here is in the product of 5 consecutive integers, every time the product is going to contain a factor which will be having the index of 3 as 2, at least 2. 3 का स्क्वायर तो every time वहां पे आपको जरूर नजर आएगा. ठीक है, यानी अगर मैंने इसे 3 लिख दिया तो this will become 4, 5, see this is 6, 7. तो 3 और यहाँ से भी मुझे 3 मिल रहा है. करेक्ट. It might be possible that this is a multiple of 3, तो ये 3 का मल्टीपल आएगा. अब 3 का मल्टीपल आ रहा है यानी 3 का स्क्वायर तो 100% every time you are going to give. It might be possible that the index is more than 2, but whatever number you are taking, whatever n you are putting here, every time you will be getting 3 का index minimum as 2. 3 का minimum index जो आएगा वो तो 200% आना ही है. Right? चलिए, अब 3 के बाद आता है नेक्स्ट नंबर 2 which we have already considered. अब उसके बाद 1 को तो क्या ही कंसिडर करें. Every number आपको you can say that 1 divides every number. Every number is a multiple of 1. So उसे हम नहीं कंसिडर करते हैं. यानी ओवरऑल हमने नोटिस किया कि whatever number you are taking, if you are taking the product of 5 consecutive integer, every time it is going to contain 5 power 1, 2 cube and 3 का स्क्वायर. नॉन जीरो नंबर में ये तीन चीजें आपको every time देखने को मिलेंगी. Now, if all the numbers in the set S are considered, then along with the numbers 0 numbers को तो मैंने separate कर ही दिया. Apart from that, whatever non-zero number you are containing or considering, all those numbers are definitely of this type. या फिर a multiple of this. Now, because all the numbers are multiple of this, then 100% I can say that all the numbers will be divisible by this one. Now, what we are getting, let us see. So we are getting 40 into 9. That is finally the answer to this question comes out to be 360. So 360 is the greatest common divisor of all the numbers which are included in the set S. So that's all for this question. Hope you enjoyed this question. So if you like this question, then do not forget to hit the like button. And please don't hesitate to share it with your friends and fellow aspirants. So do subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video with new question. Till then, take care and bye-bye.